Dun, 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 dun. I don't have a theme song yet. maybe maybe I'll do that on another live stream. But welcome. It is 3 o'clock. Dun, 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 dun. Hold on a sec. Gotta mute myself. It's 3 o'clock Pacific. And it's Tuesday, and I'm keeping my commitment to live stream again. Yeah, I'm new streamer, and the goal today is to draw 2 or 3 cards. I want to leave a little time to do some watch party vibes. There's a podcast that I've been wanting to see for a while. I don't want to start with it because I want to make sure I get some work done. You know, you have to like fill your own cup first before you pour it out to someone else. That someone else is one of my mentors. She's super awesome, super creative, and currently being coached by her to draw these cards and encouraged to keep drawing them until I finish them. So today, what I'm going to do, pretty much like last week, we're going to use the choice wheel. And let me get my screen sharing going. Here we accept screen share. All right, so last time I think we ended with the 5 of Swords, to the Emperor, to the Knight of Cups, to the Page of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Lovers. Yeah, that was it. So woohoo, it's working. Let's get a card started, and then I'll go ahead and pop that up on the bottom right there. Just give me 1 second. It's definitely a bring your own music kind of right now, or that I'm not causing any issues with people who don't want their music played, and definitely fell into a rabbit hole finding all the chill low vibe, not low vibe, we don't want low vibe, lo-fi tracks. There's a lot of really awesome stuff out there on the internet. But yeah, let me get comfortable and let's get this wheel going. My goal is really just to be here for like an hour, so I have a timer here. I would give myself 5 minutes for each card, and failed horribly every single time. I think it took like 15 to 20 minutes to draw each card, but yeah, it's still fun. Let's see where it will land. The Lovers. Okay, so I did the Lovers already. Let me go ahead and bring that up. See the Lovers? This wheel is set up to remove selections after it lands on it. And I did close out the browser last week, so I think it just brought back the entire list. So if we land on something I already did, I'll just spin it again and it should be removed from the wheel. The wheel should get smaller and smaller until all the choices are done. Free tool on the internet. I definitely will post a how-to sometime in the near future. I think, if not this week, beginning of next week, I'll have that posted on the YouTube channel, which is, let me put that in the chat, Creation TV Station. All right, cool. So justice. Let me find the justice card. I definitely don't think I don't think I've ever drawn that one before. I think that's also a major arcana card. So I need to go through a little digital deck here. Justice, right? Number 11. Ooh, another person in a chair. Remember how well that went, right? There, our emperor in our chair. I didn't know really how to draw the emperor. I think it's okay. This one's going to be similar. So, who knows? Let me switch out this card real quick. There we got our card. And let's get our timer. Actually, let me get a blank screen going. Oh, did it not update? Let me show you real quick. So, that was the emperor that I did last week. Oops. So, a person in a chair. And now we have the justice, which is similar. So, yeah, got my blank page. Let's get the timer going to 5 minutes. Now it's doodle time. Yeah, the thing with this one, can't really see what he's doing other than, at least this is such a low quality image. We have a hand, we have a sword. It's the end of the sword. Should be straight up, right? I feel like that sword goes right off of the canvas there. I'm not going to worry too much about those small details, but I do see it. It is bothering me a little bit. Okay, it's not letting me zoom in, so let me not worry about that. I'm not crazy about this part here, so I'm just gonna make it bigger. What is his other hand doing? If anyone knows, let me know, because I have no idea what the other hand is doing. So like now the sword in his hand is like out of proportion, right? Let me go ahead and make that bigger. Just under 3 minutes on the clock. Okay, we fixed that. How do I want to do this? Kind of just want to do what I did last time, pretty much. Is there something in his hand? What is in his hand? I need to find out what's in his hand. I mean, I don't need to find out, but justice. Justice card. Let's do tarot card. Share Wikipedia. Alright, this one's better quality. Oh, justice scales. Okay. Yeah. I couldn't really see that in my card. Oh, 1 minute on the clock. Okay. Let's just do this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I could clean that up later. What are we doing? 20 seconds on the clock. 20 seconds. Oh, he's in his chair. He's got his shoe. 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Clearly again. Yes. I'm aware. I'm aware. 'I don't know if I have like a buzzer that's like disarming and annoying. It's close. There we go. There we go. Should he be standing or sitting? I don't know. You know what? I could break the rules. He doesn't have to sit down, does he? We don't need the pillars, do we? This is quite the save. Quite the save. I might need to, like, I don't know, move this justice scale. Oh, I didn't get everything. Let's try again. Now we'll keep that. That's fine. Okay. Get the hand. I'll get all of that. Ah, didn't take that, just took the scales. Maybe I could do, I feel like the arm should be out more. And then I'll just fix. Such a good hand, such a good circle that I had there. R.I.P. circle. Okay. Nope. There we go. There we go. I'm fine with this for now. Is it showing? Okay. Not sure why it stopped. Okay. Every now and then I have to check the screen sharing. Okay. I mean, it's simple and it's time to move on. What do they call this? Let's see, it's number 11. Justice. Yes, I do know how to make a cursive J. I just didn't feel like doing it right now. And sign it and date it. I almost put April, but it's May. It's May. Oh my god. OCD is kicking in. What's today's date? 2nd. Okay, cool. Let's spin the wheel. Time to spin the wheel. Wheel of choices. It's time to spin the wheel of choices. Ooh, 9 of Pentacles. Okay. That's a tough one. It's a tough one. 9 of Pentacles. Let's see, clear the board. Open up a new card. 9 of Pentacles. Let's see, is this 1? 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Just need to update the card. Hit the scene. Okay. Ooh, let's get our timer going. 5 minutes. I I don't really remember what this was about. So let's go ahead and use our good old friend, Wikipedia. Can I do it up here? Did they have a search? Whimsicals. Minor Arcana. Huh. Oh, look, they're all here. It'd be smart if I just used this instead of the one down there. Let's see where we're at. Any Pentacles. Yeah, such better quality here. Okay. So I got the bird in the hand, trees in the background, 5 to the right of her, 3 to the left. Wait, 3 to the left. So this is 8? No, it says 9. So where's the 9th one? Tricky. Okay. How about we do no gown? Do we want to do a gown? We've done gowns for everyone else. Its proportions are not good at all. Nope. Okay. That's better. Fix with that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I counted 5. So apparently I can't count all that great. 3. Draw some pentacles. 1 minute, 15 seconds on the clock. Then we got our little birdie. Boop, boop. That works. This head. Not crazy about this head. Do we put a hat on it? Like, can we do that? Maybe some curly hair. That looks good. Nice little smile. You get a tree. And then another tree. And I'm gonna call call it done. There's other stuff here. I'm not sure how much detail I really want to get into. Something like this, I think I would take advantage of the highlighter here. Green. And then we'll just draw some foliage. Grace will know what I'm talking about. Speaking of Grace, we do a little watch party. She just released a new podcast. I'm super excited about it. I feel like all the Pisces people are really in their creative zone right now. She's not a Pisces, she's actually an Aries, but I think she has a Pisces moon, which is why I brought it up. I feel content with this. I should probably get some more foliage around here. Does that work? The little bird. What do birds say? Birds say much? Chirp, chirp. Pew, pew. I feel feeling really good about this. Let's also highlight these pentacles, and then I'll really feel complete. We got a little something around the bird. I feel good about this. Let's call it. Which one is this again? Yeah. I guess I'll sign on the bottom. Yes, it's true. Total OCD. Goals. 5, 2, 2, 3. Good, another one done. All right, let's get the wheel going. Oh, Hierophant. Definitely have not done this one before. I think I even avoided this one for a long time because it had a lot of details that I was not ready for. Let's see where I could find that Hierophant. That has to be a major arcana. Is it this one? I think it has the 2 pillars, the Joe Baez something something. So I need to edit this. Number 5. And let's get a blank page. Let's look it up. Let's look it up. Your elephant. Did I even spell it right? Yeah. Your elephant. Another chair person. The person in the chair. It's the day of chair doodles. He's got 2 fingers pointing above. Funny looking hat. He's got some kind of special wand. 2 pillars. I think the most important thing about this are pillars. He's got 2 people looking up at him. What do they say about it? Do they say anything about this guy? Hierophant represented, his right hand raised in blessing or benediction, 2 fingers pointing skyward and 2 pointing down. I didn't see that. Thus forming a bridge between heaven and hell, reminiscent of that formed by the body of the hanged man. The Hierophant is thus a true pontiff, in that he is the builder of the bridge between deity and humanity. In his left hand he held a triple cross. Blah, 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 blah. Thrown between 2 pillars symbolizing law and freedom, or obedience and disobedience according to different interpretations. Wears a triple crown, and the keys to heaven are at his feet. I feel like that might be the hardest thing for me to draw, so I might have to stick figure it up hardcore. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to worry about that. Let's go back to the photo. Where is his 2 fingers pointing down in this? I don't see it. It's implied. We can try though. We can try to go for the 2 fingers up. I forgot to put my timer on. Did I forget? I don't know. Maybe I just allowed myself to not worry about it. Okay. So let's do it. Let's try to draw this. We'll start with a good head. Get a nice face going. That's a very despondent face. I don't know where I'm going with this crown, but it's happening. It's happening. Okay. Two fingers up. Does that work? I kind of don't really like it so much. There we go. That's much better. And then maybe I could just digitally cheat. Just put another one and then we'll just rotate it. Can I flip it? I don't even know if I can flip it. Oh. Okay. It's a little bit bigger, no? Okay. That works for me. That's pretty close to his head. How about here? Here's fine. And then, I think what I'd like to do actually is use another layer for the staff so I don't have to worry about ruining it. So let's do that. Okay. Maybe I could finish that in post or fix it. I don't know how I'm going to fix it, but figure it out. Then we got 3 little things here. Making good time. Okay, I'll just redo it. I know, but like, is his hand supposed to be in front or behind? Maybe I'll fix that in the future. Or, I don't know. Something to fix later. Okay, with this amount of time left, I think it's important that I just kind of get the rest of him going. I'm not crazy about the outfit, but yeah. What can we do? I'm not feeling this at all, actually. Does it go all the way down? No. So much detail for supposed stick figure drawing. Don't ask me why all my crosses are upside down. Wasn't intended to be. No, I'm not satanic. Fix it right now. Okay. Give him the little feces at the bottom. Alright, there's supposed to be keys. Okay. That's kind of all we have the capacity for right now. That's what's happening. And we could draw our pillars. Did I hit the right? Yeah. To the pillars with the old highlight. Just use gray. Oh, because it's white and black. I feel like on some interpretations of this card, they have the checkerboard floor as well. That was terrible. Let's just try it again. Yes, we are going to just copy and paste. Because I do not have the skills to do that. Huh. I don't know why I didn't get that upper part, but let's try this. So sad. Let's try it one more time. No, it doesn't want to take it. Okay. When that fails, let's just do our best. Just draw the other one. I tried. That's all I can do, right? That's all I can do. Can I zoom back in? Here we go. Yeah, these pillars look terrible. I think if maybe I even do that. That looks better. Okay, over 5 minutes for sure. And yeah, I think this was a valiant effort, a concerted effort. I didn't get the two little guys. I mean, I guess I could pop them in. It's pretty nondescript. There. We are complete with our scene. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm more concerned about spelling this wrong in cursive than anything else. Offense. We tried. That's all that matters, is that we tried, right? Okay. That's 3. I'm going to stop here, and I think let's do a little watch party. I think Grace redid her website. I don't know if it was today. The website looks different than I remember. It's actually very nice. A very nice website. The video, all the things you could do, work with Grace. I did just sign up for the mailing list. Otherwise, it'd have a text box where you put your email in. Just a blog. Yeah, this is like... The previous site was good, but this is like super profesh. Okay. We're going to go here to the podcast. It was also recently released, I think last week. It's on all the major podcast platforms. Choose your platform. But what I want to look at is one of the first interviews she did with this guy, Adam Kurtz, and it's for tarot card deck called the OK Tarot. I love this deck. I didn't know who made this deck, and super excited. But we don't have an hour to watch through this. There's a couple things in the beginning that really stuck out for me. I actually hadn't watched the entire thing yet because I wanted to do a watch party with you guys. And I'm crunched for time anyway, so maybe I'll do like a highlight or something later. For now, kind of want to I'm going to do 2-speed. And I want to... Annotations, ambient mode. Okay, I don't know what that is. I want to just go through the beginning because he says some really cool stuff that I agree with. And what I love most about this tarot deck is that it's simple. I mean, clearly, I can't draw all that great. I can't draw photorealistic stuff. I'm hardly an illustrator or graphic artist. But the reason why I wanted to draw my cards or design my cards the way I do is because I wanted something that reflects that aspect of joy for myself. I want to be able to look at cards and just burst out laughing and feel good in that sense. I want to be in that energy when I'm using this as a divination tool. And I didn't really see that many out there like this that had this kind of vibe to it. I mean, there's tons of decks out there. There's something for everybody. It was important for me to draw one that fit more my style. This OK Tarot deck that Adam drew is very much aligned with what I like. I will be ordering his deck soon. It is different from mine, which I also like. But it's simply drawn so that's, it's very accessible. So let me get through a few minutes of this, and I'm just going to hush and we'll enjoy. Definitely watch the rest of it. Subscribe to our channel like that. Hit the subscription button, subscribe, and then also hit the bell so you're alerted when the next ones come up. Also, if you're Pisces, check out Katie's Pisces Club. Another amazing tarot reader and all-around healer. And she also does coaching, so highly recommend checking out Katie. She goes by the Awakened Wild Child. Let's see, Awakened Wild Child Katie. Yeah. So also highly recommend. If you have any questions about shamanism or just all around raising your vibration, not trying to throw out all the buzzwords, but she's another badass who is really smart and knows about business and all the things. All the things, literally all the things. Fantastic coach. So there you go. 2 fantastic coaches who are spiritually aligned, have YouTube channels, doing all the things, have all the ways to coach people and make them more awesome than they are. Check them out. Okay, let's get to the watch party, and I'll stop in a little bit.
Hello, hello. Welcome to the Graced Podcast, where we talk about how we can infuse more everyday magic into your everyday life through rituals, wellness, tarot, creativity, and so much more.
I actually don't even know if the audio is playing, so let me test it real quick. Oh my goodness. Obviously, if it is running, I'm just gonna laugh. Let's see. How can I test it? I have no idea. Twitch. Do-do-do-do-do. Let's see. Okay. How can I test it?
Today's guest is none other than Adam J.K., an author and artist whose illustration style is rooted in honesty, humor, and as he describes it, sometimes a little bit dark. I find Adam's work so relatable because oftentimes it's thoughts that you're thinking but not actually saying. Adam is also the artist behind the OK Tarot and It's a Sign Oracle deck. And today we dive into the themes of the Fool card and his creation process behind his decks. We talk about uncertainty and pushing ourselves beyond our comfort zones, even if it's a little bit scary, like the Fool card, leaping off the cliff into the unknown and trusting that the universe has your back. If you want a deeper dive into what his deck is all about, you can check the unboxing video I did of his OK Tarot deck on my YouTube channel, linked in the show notes. Also, we are doing a special giveaway of 3 of Adam's OK Tarot decks, but you'll have to listen through to the end of the episode to find out how to enter. Hot tip, follow us on social media and find out the rules of how to enter to win an OK Tarot deck through there too. All right, now let's get into the episode. Hey Adam, how's it going?
Hi, thanks for having me on the podcast. It's going really great.
Awesome. I'm so glad you're here. And today we're going to be diving into the themes around the Fool card, which is all about leaping into the unknown, going into the next adventure of life without necessarily knowing what's going to happen on the other side, and really trusting in the universe that everything is going to be okay. And this is something I think that you're really great at, you know, whether it's taking the leap into your own personal work, encapsulating really complex emotions into really simple, relatable, funny, sometimes dark, relatable. Did I say that again?
It's relatable. Listen, we're relating.
Totally relating. And I just feel like what you do, you know, speaks to a lot of people because you're able to capture, you know, things that people might not be comfortable saying. So I kind of just wanted to talk about, you know, what does taking the leap mean for you, and how do you trust yourself to make these big decisions for yourself?
So I don't always know that I do trust myself, but I think what I trust in is just that it doesn't matter if you fuck up. And historically in my own life, I've fucked up many times, and then people don't notice, or they do, or like the fucked up version is somehow like the most popular work I've ever made that ends up like changing my life. So I think that there's a lot of times when you don't need 100% trust. You need like 90% trust, and then I don't know, 10% like intuition / like stupid.
That's what I'm talking about. 90% trust. 10% intuition, stupidity. I love that intuition and stupidity is like next to each other because you don't want to overthink it. And if you're, you know, stupid-minded or like simple-minded, it's not overly intelligent. It's not overly thought out. Like it just is like that first thing that comes to mind. And for you to just trust in that 10%. It's enough. It's more than enough. That's what I love about what he's saying. Let me continue on a little bit.
Right? You need to be a little bit. You need to be the fool. You need to be like a little bit dumb. Let me, you know, apple in my little stick bag thingy because I'm on the journey and I don't know what I'll need, but I bring my tools with me. And yeah, I don't know. It's so early in the podcast to tell your listeners that I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I don't, and I never have.
I mean, that's the secret sauce to a lot of things, right?
I think.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Is it also annoying that I'm like stopping it just to give my own commentary? Sure, but that's why you're gonna go to Grace's channel and subscribe yourself and watch the whole thing yourself. I just wanted to play the first couple minutes to share just how aligned I am with this, and I hope if any inspiration comes up for you, just know that it matters more for you to just try and like to enjoy yourself. Try and being creative than any of the overthinking. Overthinking is not always productive or constructive. But let me continue just a little bit more.
I think the secret sauce is maybe just embracing your own reality. And so some people really do know what they're doing. And then they kind of downplay and they're like, oh, I don't know. And it's like, no, just own your shit. Whatever your shit is, own it. So I own what I'm good at, but I also really, really own not having necessarily a plan, not really knowing where I'm going next, not really knowing how to do something until I like start and then kind of do it wrong and then figure it out as I go. And when you own that for yourself and when you make that true for yourself, then it's a lot easier to take a leap and to jump and to trust. Because you're like, well, yeah, I don't know, true. I acknowledge the truth of that, but I also acknowledge that I have some tools, skills, resources, friends. I can just try and hope for the best. And like, if I fuck it up, it's fine. I'll figure it out eventually.
And we're going to stop here. There's more gems in this, but again, like just go watch it on her channel. And look him up too. Where can we find Adam? I have no idea. Oh, look at this. I got timestamps. I don't even know if this was here when I looked at it. Wow, look at that. When it goes over the process of creating a deck. Let's take a look at creating the OK Tarot deck real quick.
So I was just wondering, what was your journey like creating your own tarot deck and the inspiration behind it?
So my approach to the OK Tarot deck, like a lot of my work, is really just about transforming pencil and paper, right? My whole thing, my whole ethos, this idea of things are what you make of them is a guiding principle for me, where I am saying to myself, okay, here's what life handed you, what can you do with it? And life handed me paper and pencil. You know, life handed me, I worked at a photocopy shop. Life handed me, I worked in an office where I could steal cute pastel colored paper. And the OK Tarot was a exercise in, you know, taking something that I had seen, which was the Rider Waite deck, and using the limited skills I have, you know, my simplistic illustration and my personal aesthetic taste, which is very simple, you know, I love like a one color line art, and just trying to like put my spin on things. And to me, I really believe that paper and pencil are magic. You know, that's a word that I would use. Or I would say it's magical, not magic. There's something very magical about, I mean, what are cards? You know, this is so literal, and I apologies in advance for whoever has added this, because I'm formulating thoughts as I speak them, but I really felt like, you know, tarot cards are just paper. No matter what deck you have, it's 78 pieces of paper in a box, or in a bag, or with a rubber band. And everything else that tarot brings to us is about internalizing and intuition, and just, we've all agreed, hey, this means something. We have all agreed, hey, I'm going to put my faith into the meaning of this. I'm going to allow this to guide my intuition. And that's very cool. That's a lot of power that we are finding in this very humble material of paper. And I love that shit. I really do. I think that if paper can be so powerful, then we as people can be so powerful. And blah, 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 blah. I love all the metaphors of art and creation. And so I was like, I will make a tarot deck. I will take all the white dudes out. I will take all the religion out, because I'm very religion averse, having grown up in a religious community. You know, I saw the Rider Waite and I was like, what the fuck? Like, how is this representing for what, in my mind, when I think of the tarot community, I'm thinking of people who are finding spirituality, finding guidance and intuition from the universe outside of the traditional structures of organized religion. And then you hand me the Rider Waite tarot and it's all white dudes and crosses and shit. Like, it's so Catholic. It is shocking to me. So I was like, that's all out. We're pulling all that out. And we're pulling out all depictions of gender, because I am actually a white man. So for me, I look at the Rider Waite tarot and I'm like, oh, that's me with my hobo stick, and that's me as a priest, and that's me with a sword in my hand. But for everyone else, like, how is that supposed to represent for you? And I was like, rather than create new depictions with new human figures, I completely skipped that. I was like, no, we're just not doing that at all. And in some ways, it makes the deck really like fun and friendly, and we can all find ourselves in it. In some ways, it's a little more complicated because it's a little bit less pictorial and it's a little bit less, in some cases, literal. But that was the fun exercise for me, was just to try it and just to do it and just to see what happens. And it's just paper, right? If it's bad, then we can throw it out. If it's bad, then no one buys it. If it's bad, then it sits in a box. It's like, it just didn't matter that it wasn't going to be perfect. And so
Yep. Badass. Love it.
I wrote that on the box. I wrote on the very back of the OK Tarot box, it says, it's not perfect, but it's okay.
And that's all we need. That is a true project of self. And on that note, I'm going to end it here. Definitely encourage watching the rest of that. And I think I'll be back here tomorrow. I'll be back. Let's see again what we did today. Wait, where do I go? I'm going to go this one. So we did the Hierophant. I think for all the reasons that Adam mentioned about the religious depictions, that was a big reason why I always put off drawing the Hierophant, and I still don't really know how I actually want to interpret this, so I'll work with that. Did the Hierophant today. We did the Nine of Pentacles today, which I really enjoyed drawing. And we did Justice today. And on that note, thanks for joining. And I'll see you around next time. You can find me on the internet, here on Twitch, Rips Creates, or on YouTube at Creation TV Station. Ciao.